Gambian one.
For like this size and all.
Slightly smaller. But it's always changing because I catch snake and I release them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now tell me, these kids playing around with the snake, is it safe?
Yes. The more dangerous maybe for the snake because the kids, they know which snake are dangerous or not. So he already caught 35 snakes.
Oh.
He already caught 4 snakes, I think.
You really caught 35 snakes?
Yes.
And were you afraid?
No.
You're not afraid?
No.
Oh, come on, guys. What's his name?
Asan Paju.
Huh?
Asan Paju snake catcher.
Hassan is one of the great kids who can really, go all the way, to catch a snake. His father is just telling us that he caught over 35 snakes. Tell us, this place, how did you manage to put it together? We have an amazing number of reptiles, some of which, form the biodiversity of this country.
Well, it started actually in relation with the Department of Park and Wildlife. I'm since almost 20 years in the Gambia, and I went first to get contact with the Department of Park and Wildlife to have data about the snake that were recorded.
So you all data?
Yes, and at the beginning also they asked me to, they had nobody formed to handle snake at this time.
Exactly.
So now they are very good. So I make them some formation at the beginning, and we started having a good relation between the two of them. So we end up with the idea of this project that is well, for me to survive, but we do some research where I always transmit the data to the Department of Park and Wildlife. We organize also initiation trips for school that come here, and I usually let it free for Gambians so that they know better.
This is extremely significant. Having students, young people coming here to, get face to face, come face to face with some of the snakes, reptiles we have here. But tell us, how important is this project? A scheme looking at, the reptiles we have here, snakes, possibly, the dangers they face, and some ways, some ways they may be, they may help to conserve them. How important is this work?
What is the more important thing is that most of the time in the Gambia, when people die after a snake bite, they don't die because of the venom. They die from being afraid.
From being afraid.
You see that most of the time people are dying on their way to the hospital, and we don't have any more snakes here that could kill you quickly. So it means that they die from a heart attack or a stroke caused by the fear.
There's only a few snakes which can bite you and cause instantaneous death in the Gambia.
There's none that can cause instantaneous death. We have some dangerous snake like the pufferder, but it should take 3 or 4 days to kill you.
And by the time you should get medication, of course.
And if you get medication, you would not die. So the thing is mainly to change the costume of the people so that they have a more rational attitude towards snake.
Now tell us about nature, its conservation. Here you are, conserving nature in one of the biggest ways one can imagine in this country. Putting together, a variety of reptiles and snakes. Within, a thick forest, of course, thick woodlands, shows your efforts, to conserve nature. How
let's speak especially about snakes.
Yes. Snakes and nature,
yes,
they do go well together.
Yeah, and agriculture and conservation for the importance. In tropical country, with a long dry season like the Gambia,
yes,
if you don't have snakes, you will not be able to make agriculture.
Okay.
Because the population of rodents, of rats and mouse, change during the year.
Okay.
They die during the dry season, then they multiply very quickly during the raining season.
So snakes actually help to keep down their number.
Exactly, especially at the time that is important, at the time of the harvest.
When it is most necessary.
Exactly. You have other animals that eat snakes, like owl, genet, civet, mangust, but all these animals, they need to eat every day.
Okay.
So they are themselves limited by the time where there is few mouse and rats.
Okay.
But the snakes, they can easily spend 6 months without food.
Okay.
So most of the snake will go in a hole during the dry season and start to be active at the time of the raining season where the rodents are multiplying. Okay. So it's them that forbids the rodents to multiply very quickly, and this will make impossible to make agriculture. I'm going to give you a practical example.
Yes.
Behind Tanger, in Madiana, it's a small town there, people settled in their their fields for land speculation. So they move around at night, they see the snake, they kill them. You have few snake left there. I put a mouse trap in December in a cassava field, and I caught 27 mouse in 1 hour on the same spot. So you see the quantity of mouse you have there, it will be impossible to get anything from this field.
From this field, exactly, because of
not enough snakes.
Of mice. Now tell me, I just saw the snake get into the water. Yes, it must be very deep.
No. It's just something for them to hide. When they get stressed, they go and hide inside.
Okay. So how many are actually inside?
But there's 4 of them.
4 of them inside.
This one is the more dangerous snake we have in the Gambia. Maybe you can see there how good they are in camouflaging themselves. If you had some leaves on top of them, you will see nothing.
You can see the color they have, easily blends in with nature.
Exactly.
Yes. But they are really dangerous, you tell me.
When I say they are dangerous, like all snakes, they don't want to hurt humans. They have no interest in it. So you can step near of them, they do nothing. But other snakes are more quick, so they run away. This one, they are slow, so they don't run away. They just use their camouflage. And if you don't see them, if you step on top, then they bite. If they bite, they will try actually not to inject venom. Not that they are good toward you, but their venom is useful for them to feed themselves. They don't want to waste it on a human that they cannot swallow.
That is news to me. So venom in dangerous snakes is actually valuable for their digestion, for their food. So they don't want to waste it.
It's their bullet.
Okay, so they'd rather not, spit it out.
Exactly.
Okay.
In around half of the case, you don't have any venom injected, so nothing happened.
Okay.
But actually, if you are really stepping, especially on a small snake, you are killing it. So then the snake will inject what he has.
Okay. How many puff adders do we have here?
At this time, I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, and I can see the biggest among them is really colorful. You can see it stick. Streak all over it, really. 8 puff adders. They must multiply really quickly.
No. And I don't let them multiply.
So you control their population as much as possible, sorry.
You know, I don't want especially to get reproduction of snakes here.
Okay.
What would I do with them?
Okay.
I'm catching snake, releasing them.
Okay, so it's still mainly on research and... Okay.
Yes. I don't think Gambians are ready for me to breed snake and release them. I hope that maybe when the mentality change, it will be okay. But I have to follow what the people want. So I am trying to breed tortoise, terrapins, monitors.
I saw beautiful tortoises here.
But not snakes. The snakes, on the contrary, I avoid the reproduction.
So we have monitors and the list goes on.
Yes.
This is the savannah monitor.
Yeah. What you say, kuto in